the wrap-up, the Anfield wrap, Neil Atkinson and Andy Heaton. If you can hear some noise in the background, we think there's some work going on somewhere in this building. We don't even think it's the floor below. So if you can hear that, sorry about that, but you know, what are we meant to do about it?
We'd normally just blame Gibbons, but he isn't here.
He isn't here. He is in Hong Kong, as Liverpool are and as the Anfield wrap is. Maury Gibbons and Roberts in Hong Kong very, very shortly, but before then we'll have a little chat about Liverpool. First and foremost, what's your orange kit position?
I like it, you know.
Do you?
I like a bit of citrus. No, it's all right, isn't it? I mean,
I think it's a great kit. I'm just not sure if it's a Liverpool kit.
No, it looks good on them. You know, I'm sad with having one slightly off the wall kit. It's when they're all a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Where no, it's good. The good line of them this year. Obviously, the red one's gone down a storm. The away, yeah, there's a bit of tradition in there. So they've thrown a bit of a Mickey in with the third one. Do you feel? I love the reason behind it. Inspired by the original, like wood on the cop or something like that. Yeah.
You always love that nonsense.
I know.
I think
shut up, lads. It's just orange.
It's a Belton kit. I'm just not entirely sure it's a Liverpool one. I do somewhat. Maybe
you know what convinced me?
Go on.
Solanke.
Well,
he looked good, didn't he?
He really did look good, didn't he? And I mean, Liverpool, I thought what I took from the game was you could see Coutinho carrying the ball through the middle of the park. He looked great. He looked like he'd never been away. Henderson's range of passing, I thought, and that ball that I think you're going to see a lot of, that big ball that goes sort of left to right and switches it massively. I mean, you may as well just call Henderson big switch, I think, a lot of what you're going to see. But the Solanke goal, the turn, the shot, the strike, I thought it was the sort of goal when someone powers the ball in like that along the deck. If it just goes top corner, you think, yeah, he's just struck it. Whereas that to me, that was a proper forwards finish. It was a Fernando Torres finish or something.
Yeah, it wasn't an inside of the foot that bent away. It was straight as an arrow. I mean, yeah. he thumped it. It was very Hasselbank-ish.
Hasselbank's a great comparison.
Hasselbank-ish.
Yeah, because he just gets his shot off.
Yeah. I mean, there's backlift, but there's not like a big two-step run up. But he's just turned, spun, and belted. Nice little layoff from Divock, by the way, to set it up. To be fair to him. Yeah,
and it's interesting that the manager was doing a bit of that second half as well, looking at the two of them together, saying he played more. Said post-match he played more of a 4-4-1-1. And also it's interesting that he had Solanke deeper. When I was at Wigan, he had sort of Solanke, Divock and Sturridge all on together, and I felt then that Solanke and Divock weren't quite sure what they were doing, whereas Sturridge has got the brains. I think I've got to go and create a bit of space.
Yeah, I was going to ask you this, right?
Go on.
What's your take on Sturridge as the elder statesman? I think he suits it, you know.
I think he suits it completely. As Liverpool's experienced man around the place, I think he suits it. I think it's good for the young lads.
Like having the responsibility to go, no, you go there, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, no, I think it suits him down to the ground. I'm excited by Sturridge. The manager saying he's as fit as he's been.
He looks happy.
He does, and I think that everyone looks happy to have him around. I think if it's become an accident for a variety of reasons that he ends up staying, then I think it could end up being a very happy accident. But anyway, we need to go over to the Hong Kong contingents. They were at the game yesterday. They spoke to Mignolet, they spoke to Origi, and generally they're just having a lovely time. Here it is.
All right, the Reds, here we are in Hong Kong. You should know that by now, but you know, we've been going on about it all the time. But if you don't know, we've been following the Reds on the pre-season tour. We went to Dubai before this, but this week it's been all about Hong Kong. And we've done loads, haven't we, Gibbo?
Yeah, obviously there's been the game so far, Liverpool's semi-final victory, but we did our live show. We've been going out meeting people, done bits with the press conferences, stuff like that, and a little bit of tourist stuff. Right now we are at the peak.
Yeah, we are at the peak. Lovely views there behind us. Yeah, Gibbo got Simon Mignolet and Divock Origi. Anyway, this is the wrap-up. I'll let it continue. Hong Kong and that.
Divock Origi, got a goal, mate. Well done. Nice finish.
Thank you very much. We're very happy, of course, and it's a good win, yeah.
Yeah, you played with a strike partner this time, which is maybe a little bit different for you. Dom Solanke scored as well. Did you enjoy playing with him tonight?
Yeah, of course. He's a player with qualities you can see, and yeah, I think it's good to be able to bring that attacking plus to the team.
And he's a big guy like you. He's a big physical presence up there, so that kind of helps you as well, does it?
Yeah, he's quite strong. Yeah, we're a little bit the same height, I think. So he's still young, but yeah, I'm happy that he scored today.
You look very fresh at the moment. You're looking good. I mean, it's been a tough schedule, hasn't it, for the players? Are you enjoying it out here?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a wonderful city. It's different than at home. It's different circumstances. It's hot, but we try and manage and double sessions every day. So we try and keep to be as fit as possible for the season.
The training's had to be changed a bit. There was meant to be some outdoor stuff. It's been moved inside because of the weather. Is that frustrating as a player, or do you just kind of adapt to whatever situation?
No, you adapt to it. We showed our team spirit because we just went to the pitch and whenever we went to the pitch, we enjoyed it, even if it was wet. Trying to make the most of it, smiles, and if we were inside, we try and make the most of it as well. So that shows the team spirit, and that shows the mentality that we have this season, even in hard situations, that we're gonna stick together and give everything.
Yeah, it's a big season for Liverpool, back in the Champions League. Have you set yourself any personal goals or things that you'd like to achieve this year?
Yeah, I think for me, the most important thing is to go on the pitch and enjoy the game. When I enjoy the game, I play on my best, when I play on my intuition, when I don't think too much. So for me, that's the job. Like today, I just played, and in the end, you end up with a goal and assist. So I think that's the most important thing, just to enjoy the game and see whatever happens.
Play with a smile on your face.
Exactly.
That's great. Just a final word for the fans out here. We're always amazed coming from Liverpool. The support, and they know all the songs, that the flags they made just for this game were absolutely huge. It must be great to play in front of.
Oh, what I found special is that they know the exact songs that they sing in Anfield, they sing here. So it's like you have an Anfield in Hong Kong, and really it was special. A big thanks to all the Chinese supporters, all supporters from Hong Kong in particular, and yeah, it's nice to see that they support the club. They make us so big, so thanks for that.
Cheers, mate, and well done again on the goal.
Thank you very much.
You did pretty well.
Yeah, of course you always have a few chances and a few moments where you help out. I remember a few corners, 1v1 situation in the first half also, so I felt well, dealt well with what I was given to. But yeah, the boys defended really well and played good games. It's the first clean sheet for us in the pre-season against Crystal Palace, which is never easy, so we can be pleased with that.
Yeah, not an easy team. They've got obviously the physical presence. Christian Benteke up front, who Liverpool fans will know, and you put a lot of high balls in, so you did have a few of those to deal with, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. So like always, when you play Crystal Palace, although they changed the manager, they played a bit of a different kind of football, but they're still direct and try to well, put crosses in the box and some set pieces. But we dealt with it. We saw it through, and in the second half we managed to score 2 goals, which gives us the chance to win this Premier League Asia Trophy on Saturday against Leicester, so we look forward to that.
You made 10 substitutions, he changed all the outfield players. You played the full 90 minutes. Obviously he'll look to use different goalkeepers at different times, but do you prefer to play a full game?
Yeah, as a keeper it's different, you know. In 45 minutes sometimes you get work much, but sometimes you got absolutely nothing to do, so full 90 minutes of concentration is very important for us to prepare ourselves. So we prefer it that way, where we can work on our concentration levels throughout the game. Even today in warm conditions where you sweat a lot, sometimes it's very easy to lose your mind or not be focused, whilst that's a good session, that's a good training. So therefore we play 90 minutes.
And just a quick word for the Hong Kong fans. I know you saw you give them a big clap at the end. You know, the support out here is phenomenal, isn't it? All the flags and the noise they were making.
Exactly, like always when you come to China and Asia. I've never been to Hong Kong as the first time, but everywhere you go you see Liverpool Football Club get supported all over the world, and it's a joy to see that and to represent the club and have so much fans behind us. They have now the chance to see us playing, whilst otherwise they're clustered at the television to follow us in the Premier League. So all credit to them for turning up in numbers tonight and creating a really good atmosphere for us. It was an enjoyable game to play, and hopefully we can win the Premier League Asia Trophy for them on Saturday.
Finally, it's a busy schedule. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's always very busy when we're in pre-season. A lot of training sessions, a lot of appearances, of course, which comes with it. But that's why we're footballers, and that's what we would love to do. So we'll keep working hard and training hard to make sure we're ready for when the season starts.
Cheers, good luck, Saturday.
Thank you.
The Hong Kong contingent there, as I said, they're having a lovely time, and they're going to keep getting content. There's something that's still going to come out today where they had a chat to Vicky Jepson. We've spoken to her before. There's loads and loads that they're doing out there. They're very much around the camp, so keep your eye out on the Anfield Wrap, all other social media channels, theanfieldwrap.com. And as ever, part of why we do all this is we want you to subscribe, £5 a month for fantastic Liverpool coverage. Absolutely everything that you could need, including 3, sometimes it feels like even 6 transfer shows a week, not least because Gutman is back in his toilet talking about transfers. But me and Andy are here now. The expectation is that Robertson signs today, tomorrow.
Oh, I'm still getting
You still think about Gutman?
Yeah.
Put it to one side.
The window to his soul.
It is a dark place.
Robertson, right, yeah, okay. The left back.
It's all right, he'll never watch this.
I hope he does. Oh, no, because he's not on it.
Yeah, you'll never watch it. Never watch it.
Behind breaking the fourth wall, Rob never listens to anything he's not on. 100%.
£5 a month.
There you go. You know what? It's kind of, you can't pretend to know everything about everyone, I'll be honest. I didn't really know much about this Robertson cap, but you speak to people who don't normally get excited about transfers, like, well, what's he like? Roy Hendo.
Yep.
You've spoken to him. Solid, good going forwards. Where do you set your expectation? Do you expect him to come in and be Roberto Carlos, or do you actually just want a fairly solid left back, given over the past 15, 20 years
we haven't had
the lack of a decent solid left back, bar Fab Aurelio, Sos Fab?
Yeah.
You know?
No, I think it's an interesting signing, and it also suggests again that
it's a player that's just a cog in the machine.
It is.
It's very Ferguson.
It is very Ferguson, and it's also the idea that you go heavy on the lads that you actually want. And there's been reports overnight that Liverpool have had another offer rejected on Keita. I still think there'll be another one to come from Liverpool, and that might be the real sort of resolve tester, and that'll come over the weekend. I think we'll know on Keita by this time next week. I think by this time next week he's either going to be. It's either going to feel like it's all very much in motion and noises are going to become very different, or it's going to be Liverpool have moved on.
You know what? It's a funny one, this. I mean, I done something on Twitter yesterday and said the same thing, where if you change the names of the clubs, there's a bit of bias confirmation because we haven't got deals over the line in the past.
Yeah.
There's this paranoia that it won't. I still think it'll happen. I don't know anything about it, but I think that'll happen. Still, the Van Dijk happens, by the way, too. But if you swap the names of Liverpool and Leipzig over to, I don't know, Spurs and Real Madrid, and Spurs were after, and Real Madrid were after Modric, for argument's sake. In the end, Levy's going to say, no, he's not for sale, it's not going to happen. But you already know, come the end of the window, the likelihood is... Yeah,
that he's playing for Real Madrid.
Very much the ball's very much in the player's court, as is with Van Dijk, to be quite honest. Yeah. So we'll see where that one goes, but I can't... If it was a team that was more matched with us, I'd be a little bit more weary, but... I'd be surprised if it doesn't happen. Okay,
and the other one, Kev Stewart, looks as though he's leaving to go to Hull for £8 million.
England's Kev Stewart.
England Kev Stewart, and I think it shows the value. I mean, firstly, it shows that no one's quite sure what anyone's worth in the transfer market. But you know, Jordan Ibe for £15 million last summer, Kev Stewart for £8 million this summer. I think Stewart's a good player, and I think he'll suit playing for Hull in the Championship. I think he'll be tidy for them. Brad Smith, £6 million. That. Actually, whilst it's been, you know, getting these lads 10, 12, 15 games, what it actually does is it adds to the reputation, adds to the CV, makes them look like Liverpool players, and then it means that you can sell them on in the way in which we are doing so, and that's part of what pays for and justifies the academy system.
It's a no lose gamble, really, isn't it? You take these kids on, you know they're up to a certain level. Solanke even, you know what? If Solanke doesn't have a great career, they're still going to get more for him when he leaves, and they ultimately have to pay Chelsea tribunal. So, and you give these lads a chance, and who knows, you know, Kev Stewart could turn out to be a great player, given the chance at Liverpool, but he's just that far behind in the pecking order.
He needs games.
He needs games, and you know, good luck to him, and no doubt there'll be the infamous buyback in there anyway.
You'd have thought so. If he does do really well at Hull, Hull are in a bit of a funny place at the minute. We might end up doing a bit of a show on them separately, which is the purpose, as I said before, of this. We've got all the stuff that's on the Anfield Wrap this week, all the writing and all the talking. So it's theanfieldwrap.com for that. City Talk tomorrow will be the business, and all the stuff coming out across the rest of the week, as I say, around transfers and just as enjoying themselves and having a lovely time. And also,
how are we feeling today? I'm feeling a bit woof.
You feel a bit woof? Here we go. This is one of a new Anfield Wrap product. So many of you walk the dog while you listen to the Anfield Wrap that we have produced a dog lead that sort of commemorates that fact. You'll never walk alone, it says here, the Anfield Wrap, as John Gibbons messaged straight away when he saw them. Kenny Dog Leash.
Oh yeah, we've had
all that. Oh, that's been ongoing. So you can buy that right now. And we also had Leo at the start of the show, I'm sure, who introduced us today to tell us that it is the wrap-up, wearing one, modelling, in fact, one of these very leads.
Just too much of a prima donna, wasn't he?
Too much. Just wanted, his rider was ridiculous. What he wanted there. More pedigree chum than you can shake a stick at. Andy Heaton, Neil Atkinson. See you next week.